We speculated and we kind of called a spade,
Yep.
and Megan Thee Stallion broke her silence, brother.
This is true.
We said it what it was. We said we couldn't point no fingers at Tory, but it's out now.
Yeah.
Now it's two black men sitting on here.
Yeah.
I've never heard of a black man getting into an argument with a female and you gonna shoot her because she walking away, bro.
Right.
I ain't never heard of that.
Now the question is, well, let me start here. For me, when I heard the story, I still don't understand the story because she really didn't get into detail.
She didn't give a lot of detail.
She didn't give a lot of detail.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, you got people out here that's trying to call her a snitch and compare her to 6ix9ine and all of this shit. That's for me. That's where I draw the line.
That's where the line is drawn at.
It's like y'all have went way too far, bro. There's no way in hell Megan Thee Stallion is a civilian that she's snitching on a grown ass man that shot her. That's not telling. I don't care how much tough shit Megan Thee Stallion talk in her raps and how much she from the hood. She not from the streets. Being from the hood and being from the streets is two different things. You got plenty of people that grew up in the hood, but they don't subscribe to the street shit. They don't sell dope. They don't gangbang. They don't rob. They don't kill. They don't do none of that.
That's a fact.
They was just born and raised in the hood. The same way as somebody else granny from the hood, but she ain't with the street shit, so she don't subscribe to that.
Interesting.
You see what I'm saying?
So for the people outside of the hood that don't, that live in the suburbs, whatever the case is, that don't understand the difference.
Yeah.
Because people say, well, she rapping, she's saying all of this stuff, she should abide by these rules. But like you saying, it's two completely different worlds.
Right.
And we understand that, but for the people that don't understand it, you can break it down a little better for them.
Yeah, but that's all it is. That's why I always say you got to be careful whatever image you put out there, because people gonna take whatever you giving them. They gonna take it and they gonna believe it and run with it. Yep. Like right now, y'all got the nerve to compare her to 6ix9ine. No, that's two different things. 6ix9ine was a rat that was trying to get into some street shit, was doing street shit, and got caught and told.
That's a fact.
Megan Thee Stallion, first of all, let's keep it real, bro. Women and children wasn't supposed to be in none of this, no way.
That's a fact. That's real. That's real.
Times changing, but that's I don't know about this new rule, but back then women and children weren't supposed to be involved in this anyway.
Exactly.
When men go to war, we go to jail, get shot. Who's supposed to take care of the babies, nigga?
That's real.
The women ain't got nothing to do with this. So as a man, bro, I don't care. She probably was doing some talking and all of that, bro. You a grown man though.
Yeah. At which point do
you
pull
took
a gun
that serious?
Exactly.
You got that emotional from your woman talking to you?
Exactly.
I'm starting to think like, nigga, you think you a woman.
Oh, that's a fact.
Nigga, you better man up. Oh, she just running her mouth, man. Get out of here. She talking, blah, 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 whatever. I don't know what happened. I'm just giving a scenario. You
Absolutely,
know what I'm saying?
but
Because that's what she said. They was arguing.
But I mean, we've all been in arguments. We all done dealt with women, right?
Yeah.
Has a woman ever said something enough to make you want to pull a gun out and shoot her?
Nah, man.
Come on, man.
Nah,
There's no excuse
hell
for
no.
that. That's crazy.
That man lost his mind and his career, I'm sure, probably. But nowadays, people, they forget everything quick. So
just
ain't
really quick, man. I'm gonna give you a bit of what Megan Thee Stallion had to say. I'm sure you guys heard it, but we're just gonna give you a little clip of what she actually came out and said, and then it's a brother who kind of broke it down a little further. We're gonna get into that too. So just check this out. Miss Megan Thee Stallion.
To keep the situation off the internet, but you dragging it. You really fucking dragging it. Motherfuckers talking about I hit this nigga. I never hit you. Motherfuckers was like, oh, she mad because he was trying to fuck with Kylie. No, I wasn't. Like, you dry shot me. Like, everybody in the car, it's only 4 motherfuckers in the car. Me, you, my homegirl, and your security. Everybody in the car arguing. I'm in the front seat. This nigga in the back seat. I get out the car. I'm done arguing. I don't want to argue no more. I get out. I'm walking away. This nigga from out the back seat of the car started shooting me. You shot me. I ain't get cut by no glass, but let me tell you why they saying that. When the police, because the people in the neighborhood, there's a witness. When the police came, because the neighbors called the police. This did not happen at Kylie's house. This happened damn near back at the house I was staying at. I was just trying to get home. We was 5 minutes away from my spot. The police come. I'm scared. All this shit going on with the police is shooting motherfuckers for anything. The police was literally killing black people for no motherfucking reason. Soon as the police tell us all get out the motherfucking car, the police is really aggressive. You think I'm about to tell the police that we, niggas, us black people, got a gun in the car? You want me to tell the laws that we got a gun in the car so they can shoot all of us up? Nigga, I'm scared. It's a fucking helicopter over us and some more shit. Why the fuck would I tell the laws somebody got a gun in this car and this nigga shot me? So I can get shot, you can get shot, she can get shot, he can get shot. I ain't tell the police what happened immediately right then because I didn't want to die.
Police ain't just
I don't want the police to shoot me because it's a nigga.
So that's the gist of what she said, man. She waited for about a month before she came out and said that. Everybody kind of was speculating, man. It seemed like it was gonna go under the rug. It seemed like she was moving along. She had a #1 song. Tory Lanez had said nothing. Maybe another week or so, it probably would have been swept under the rug.
It wasn't gonna go under the rug because he got caught. It was still a case. You know what I'm saying? But people was gonna forget. Yeah. Because that's the time we living in. Something happened today. 10 minutes later, they forgot what's going on.
I heard somebody say, this young lady say, well, it seems like Megan ain't tripping, so why should we be tripping?
Well, I mean, I don't know what Megan doing behind closed doors, but I know she not supposed to be talking about it because it's a legal matter. Yeah. But at the same time, though, some women feeling like you protected your abuser. So some women feeling some kind of way.
Like a Stockholm syndrome a little bit.
Basically. Yeah. So you protecting the man because they like this. It was 2 girls in there. None of y'all said nothing.
And how crazy is that?
And then some were like, okay, well, you got shot. How did you end up back in the car with this? You got back in the car with somebody that shot you.
That makes sense. To me, to me, the reason Megan Thee Stallion said something, the only reason she came out and said something
pressure
to me
on social media.
It was only because it came from that white girl. Look at this: 2 black women, a black man in this situation, right? Yeah. This white girl, Selena Powell, comes out on Adam22 and says, "Megan, you need to get your shit together." She said, she said he shot you and you protected him, and this is coming from a white girl sitting on a platform with a white boy. Right. So it looked real bad because a white girl, like, if somebody shot me, I'm going to the cops. Yeah. And she like, what's wrong with you women? He shot you, and you need to get your shit together. I think that was the pressure that kind of was like, hold on, this white girl is saying, because this is the same girl that accused Trey Songz of raping her. Okay. Right? This is the same white girl that got Snoop Dogg caught up. Right. You know what I'm saying? This is the same, and I don't know why these brothers keep. Akon too, and she don't even look good. I don't know why these brothers keep falling for the okie doke.
Well, it's a perfect segue. This is Adam22 producing this whole.
There it is. This is Adam22 giving these women his platform. Right. And if you go to these interviews, we talked about Trey Songz. This young lady is the same lady that's accusing Trey Songz of rape. Right. Right. And we know Keke Palmer came out and said that a couple years ago. Mm-hmm. And it kind of went under the rug.
It wasn't rape. Allegedly, it was. Well, Keke Palmer wasn't rape. She was just. I guess it was like a sexual advance where she felt uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. The other one, Selena, is saying that he allegedly raped her. Yes. But then while you on the same interview saying he allegedly raped you, you on there talking about the NBA dicks you suck. NBA players, you got your homegirl talking about they suck 7 dicks or something they was talking about. Crazy. And being hoes all the time. So I'm confused on how you expect somebody to take this shit serious. But long story short, Adam22 is the one that's keeping all of the
it all going.
He keeps it. He gets a thrive off the drama within the black culture. Cause I don't see Adam22 interview people from his culture, or from the bike scene, or from whatever culture he in, and talk about they beef.
Never.
Nah,
they don't never.
Cause it ain't lucrative.
Think about it. Think about TMZ. Think about all of these networks that it's like they plug they sick they suckers into our communities. Yeah. And they set up their shop. And they just suck everything out of our communities, man. And they create these platforms for themselves. These rappers, they go mess with these groupies. Then they make them famous. And then these groupies turn around and get on these platforms and talk crazy about them. Yeah. It's like, bro, when are we going to wake up? Why do we keep running to these white folks to try to get something cracking? Why we running to Adam22? Why we keep running to Vlad? Why these brothers keep running to Vlad, telling all their business?
Right.
Who is Vlad?
Well, let's speak on it.
Let's
then.
talk about this, man. And we've talked about this on this show before.
Yeah.
I feel like every time Vlad talks to somebody, even though his line of questioning is fair, he's condescending. When you giving him your story, he like, you did what? Why would you do that? That's stupid. Whoop-de whoop. You're whoop-de. And I'm like, nah, I don't like his energy. I never liked his energy.
For me, like this. Adam22 and Vlad, they two different things. Adam22, bro, you be doing way too much in my opinion. As far as just really, you like a real culture Vulture. You like a person that I say like, damn, you really don't give a shit about the culture at all. I can tell based on the type of people or who you interviewing and what you talking about and what y'all speaking on, you know. But Vlad, I still don't really have a problem with Vlad. It's certain things that Vlad did that I don't agree with. Certain interviews that he conducted that I don't agree with. But he interviewed a plethora of people, you know, mob bosses, rappers, actors, actresses, and all of the above, comedians. You feel what I'm saying? Right. And you have a choice to answer whatever question that he asks you. You have a choice to say no, yay, next question.
Exactly.
You don't have to answer it. You already know his style, his line of questioning.
Let me pose this question. It's almost like a bait card.
Would Oprah ask the same thing he asked if they came on her show?
I don't know. I think she would do it with a different type of integrity, and I don't even feel feel her all the way.
She gonna ask you those questions. She gonna ask you what need to be asked though.
She gonna ask you what needs to be asked, but I think she's gonna have a different perspective. The way he acts, he just so outside of the culture to me. I don't know. It's just, to me, it's almost inappropriate.
It's not that I don't think he's like so far fetched from the culture. He might be detached from certain street elements, and he's interviewing people from the streets that he's not from, so he's not gonna know certain things about it. Period. Okay. Because you ain't in the streets. That's why some people feel like you shouldn't be interviewing these type of people because you're not from this world.
Very true.
You know what I'm saying? But when you in journalism,
you gotta get the story.
You doing whatever, you get the story. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, now as far as when it comes to Minister Farrakhan, it's also a journalist's job when you quoting people
to get it right.
And not misquote them.
Right.
Now, I feel like if you misquoted Farrakhan, whether it was intentional or intentional, publicly, you should go and apologize and fix that publicly.
To me, there's no excuse for misquoting somebody in 2020. With all the measures of like how you have to check things and edit things and all that before things go out. There's no way that he accidentally misquoted Louis Farrakhan.
Right.
With everything you can do to research, to get everything together, to make sure your brand is solid, it's amazing. You get all your content right, but you misquote on accident the Minister Louis Farrakhan, who happens to be speaking truth to power about Jewish folks.
Right.
To me, that's bullshit. Motherfuckers always want to do stuff and then say, "Oh, I'm sorry," or "I didn't know," or "No, bro, you got it off."
Yeah.
So his homeboys can be like, "Okay, we see you. Good job."
I think he need to apologize publicly.
He ain't gonna do it because they feel like I feel like in a public space they not gonna do that.
And that's where I got a problem at. Cause I don't really follow Farrakhan enough to know a lot anyway. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
But I do understand that if you misquoting this black man, and y'all have been misquoting him for quite some time.
Exactly.
Y'all feel, a lot of people feel the need to take what he say and flip it. Mm-hmm. They always do that to Farrakhan.
Absolutely. They do that to all of our words, don't they? Any black man with a little power, a little truth, get up there and speak. Barack, they switch everybody's words. So a black man speaking like Farrakhan, they for sure finna twist his words.
Yeah, they need to. Farrakhan is definitely owed an apology. Period. Point blank. That's just what it is.
Now, if Vlad on his platform that he's created on the backs of us, he created his platform.
He said it.
Yeah. Yeah. His content is coming straight from black folks, straight from our community, straight from our culture. Mm-hmm. Cool. And we can't point the finger because if you a hustler, okay, cool. I can't knock your hustle.
Right.
If people going up there to get it, cool, whatever. But if he doesn't apologize, which I don't think he is, Adam22, he's not going to apologize for being out of line, talking about Tory Lanez and Trey Songz and how this in the manner in which he's conducting these interviews, then what? Like, how do we hold our people accountable? How do we say y'all need to stop going up here and supporting this?
Are they gonna stop?
Probably not.
So
what
only
happens?
thing we can do is voice it. Only thing I think we could do is voice it and then continue, try to push more black-owned platforms and people that's for the culture for real.
Absolutely. I want you guys to hear this conversation. Then we're going to get to this brother Parlay. This is Adam22 talking with Selena Powell.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this is what started, this is what actually made Megan Thee Stallion come out and say what happened, because they up here on this platform and this white girl is saying, listen, you need to get your shit together because he shot you. If a man shot me, I'm going to the police. I think this is what started it up. Let me see.